buys a coffee cup for $15,000. His repayments work out to be $80 per day for the first year. He calculated it will cost him $2 per cup of coffee for the ingredients. He sells coffee at $4 per cup, and he sells X cups of coffee per day. Fun fact, after crude oil, coffee is the most traded commodity in the world. And with a quick Google search, it looks like $2 as the cost price for a cup of coffee is probably about right as well. So this is a pretty realistic question. Okay, so write the cost function C and revenue function R. So every day, his costs are going to be $80. That's flat. That's him repaying his coffee cart. Plus, he's going to spend $2 for every cup of coffee that he sells. His revenue is just going to be $4 for every cup of coffee that he sells. So to find the break-even point, we need to solve these as simultaneous equations. Now, C and R are different letters to Y. But if we graph these are both going to be y. It's going to say y equals 80 plus 2x, and it's going to say y equals 4x. So that means 4x equals 80 plus 2x. In other words, 2x equals 80, or x equals 40. This means that if Julian doesn't sell 40 cups of coffee in a day, he's losing money. If he sells 40 cups of coffee, he's breaking even, meaning that he has the same amount of money he had yesterday. He didn't gain any, and he didn't lose any. So he wants to sell more. Now, the profit function is revenue minus costs. In other words, 4x minus 80 plus 2x. So if he wants to figure out what his profit is, he's going to do 2x minus 80, okay? This is going to equal 0 at the break-even point. I'm going to graph all of this stuff real quick. Our revenue and our profit functions are parallel. They will never touch. The important detail here is to notice that the break-even point, where the revenue and cost functions cross, that is equal to where the profit function crosses the x-axis, right? The x value, the number of cups of coffee sold in both cases, is 40. Now, the next question that we're asked is, what is his profit if he sells 100 cups in a day? So if we find where x is 100, we can see that his profit on the profit line is 120. But we don't want to be solving this graphically. We want to be solving this algebraically. So algebraically, we would say profit equals 2 times 100 minus 80, and then that will equal $120.